many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Fuck off.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime—
Fuck off! Allow me to cut through those words! Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
That's right. How could it move? Huh? Tell me, Sonia. Oh, wait! You can't. Cause I got your ass in a bind. Did not sound right, but we're gonna roll with it. Wait, is this streaming now? Yeah, it is. I was just checking.
When the position of Nekomaru's body in the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired-up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
You know what, Kazuichi? You can shut the fuck up.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either.
Yes.
Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the E-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building, or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
Nope. The mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse, but we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. What they could do is rely on the person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito.
I hate saying
I
it.
thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Because I know what I think I could do for you, Hajime.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
Kazuichi, fuck off.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
Nigga.
It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
To compensate my small penis. Oh wait, it's not small. Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen
But
there?
how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Talking about the life-threatening game.
I see!
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Nagito grinned as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again.
It's just outside, so...
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it... thinking time?
What doesn't make sense in this picture? Me? I say it's the trees.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angle suggests it was taken from higher up.
Mm-hmm.
I see. And is that it?
Notice that there's a lot of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained. Well, what about this?
Crap!
Okay,
Crap!
what else doesn't make sense? This background here?
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
I really hate you.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Other clue.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
There's a thing just now, and I hint to figure out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure. The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. Logic drive! Okay. Alright. Jump. Go, Hajime. Okay. What do we got? Oh. Oh, nothing yet. Ooh. Oh. Okay, question 1. Does Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? They exist. They totally exist. Duh. They show each other, so why not? Hadoo! Oh fuck. I keep crashing through shit. Ooh. 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 Okay. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh yes. Question 2. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or 2 different buildings? They have to be different buildings. There's no way in hell. Okay, yeah, they're the same building. Well, they have to be, but how do they move? I should not question my judgment. God damn it. Come on, Hajime, to the other question. Question 3. How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other? Horizontally, I believe? No, it was vertically. It was vertically. It was vertically. Okay, 14, 14, 14. Oh shit. Oh shit. Go, go, go. Go, go, Hajime. Go, go. Go, boy. Go, my boy. Go, my Suboyo. Shit. Could have done this without any faults, but I do with a lot of faults now.
This is my... We will never give up!
I'm not gonna give up. Fuck that. Ow, my frickin'... Damn it, Hajime. Ah! Oh my god. Thing. They both exist, yeah.
It's all coming together!
Okay.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Ooh.
Then the two houses aren't two different three-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
Oh.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Above?
I see!
Yeah, above. It had to be above.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd!
It's like being punked, but worse.
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
Ooh.
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
They all both... Oh, I think I know. Because the tower also acts like an elevator, doesn't it?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
I'm gonna jerk off in front of these people. Okay, we got that. Let's hear them out.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Okay.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair, you totally stole my spotlight.
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up, just pick one of them.
No way, it's a fake body.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
Oh, that didn't
You mean a
work.
fake body?
Oh wait,
Nekomaru
block
died
me?
with a mechanical body. It should be possible to
You're magnificent!
No fair! So which one? Shut up! Just pick one
I'm
of them!
pretty sure the broken doorknob is the right one. So we're gonna go with that. If I'm right, I'm pretty sure it is. Ah, my god. This thing is... Ow, fuck, my... Maybe not. That's not gonna be information. Yeah, maybe the Monokuma file would work. Monokuma file might be worked better, but you know... What could work? Should I try? No,
I'm
let's
gonna
try,
solve this
let's
mystery
try
in a
the
flash.
file. Let's try the file,
Hurry up,
honestly.
Doc.
One of the bodies in one of was actually a dummy!
Damn it!
I'm gonna
No.
solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
No. I think...
I'm gonna
No,
solve this mystery in a
well-
flash!
Then hurry up,
Let's see.
dumbass!
One of the bodies was actually a dummy!
Huh? There we go.
No, that's wrong!
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said, right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
No. But I doubt Kazuichi would be the one to kill Nekomaru.
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
Thank you, Jackie.
If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
Miss Sonia wishes he was the killer.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
I feel like it moves like an elevator
Maybe it was
too.
simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
They're both elevators, they have to be, right?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
What? Oh, we're fucked. I gotta know. E. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Ooh. Elevator. No, fuck. Ooh, that was close. Elevator.
You must be talking about an elevator.
Yeah, has to be. That's what I was thinking, the same thing too, when it was like, what can move like that? And then it said EL, and I was like, oh, elevator, yeah.
Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Yep.
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's
In
the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
That explains why the door did not work.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
It's an illusion, a trick.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
Illusion, a trick.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
But it's a funhouse that's meant to do that, to trick you into thinking that you could go through that door. An illusion, a trick.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
Yes, but the door opened anyway. So that means it's an illusion, a trick, and they thought that it would work, but it didn't.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Exactly. They didn't change.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
It has to be.
When you see
Illusion.
people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Damn it!
I'm checking again. I'm taking a very good look at it. The design didn't stop. They were all heavy? No.
Damn it!
I think they were all huge, they were all on the floor. What? Like, these are weird. What's the strangest thing? Okay. I guess we'll go with the only logical thing I could think of is they
Crap!
Sorry. Oh, I paused it. Did I not pause it?
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's no... It's a normal circle? I mean, would that be the right thing? Jackie? I honestly don't know. I'm stupid. Yeah, I sucked. Wait, I think I got it.
Damn it!
Oh wait, I think I got it. Only the floor moves.
I see! So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, A different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
Nowhere.
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yep.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality. Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Oh, mommy.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
Mommy is in heat.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right? The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You know what, Kazuichi? I'm with you on this one. Fucking hell, Sonia.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
Simple. The elevator is like freaking down, like it goes connected, like that. But I see that you mentioned it. Like we completely forgot that matter too.
If that elevator moves vertically,
yeah.
Then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
He's got a point.
And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower.
That's true.
Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
Gundam's got a good point. How?
What does this mean?
Yeah. If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same. So what is the illusion? Is it maybe Yeah. No, I'm confused.
If the two houses are connected vertically...
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally!
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
That is so... It's so weird. How is it that freaking... You know what? I'm gonna go with Kazuichi's account on this one. Because
the two houses are connected vertically.
Since
the elevator should move.
Since Nagito gave him the
Vertically, not
compass,
horizontally.
he should know, right?
No, that's wrong!
Yes.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Yes, you had the compass.
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
That is so weird.
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with.
He's got you there, Monami.
I'm different from these lowly humans. So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
It's a shape, okay? Jesus, do you not know what shapes are? Octagon is 6-sided? No, it's 8-sided, right?
I see!
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
I'm about to break this TV to punch Nagito Komaida's face.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Well, Grape House. No?
Crap!
And I failed. Great.
We will never give up!
Okay. 8 sides. Okay. Oh. What did I press?
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house?
Yeah.
If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Damn.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse.
Say what?
Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Really?
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery. And then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
Really? That is interesting.
The funhouse itself is the weapon. So they killed using the building structure?
But how did they do that? Did they use the pillar to destroy it? Or
That's
what?
why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Well, damn. And who is the killer who did that? I wonder who.
Hiya!
Why, hello there! I have a new bad word to call Monami. Then let me say it right away. I'm already used to the insult and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by... Oh wait, Monami. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a new word. Mommy is a serious... S-T-U-F... Stufatly? Stufatly. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack. Ooh. Stufatly.
Okay, everyone, all together now!
Stufatly. It's an odd word.
up your day as well. I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. My heart's thumping like crazy.
I've been taking antidepressants for the course of this vacation.
I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
Well, given the fact that this was a PS Vita game, I can see why she said, don't let your batteries die or something. But I think it's more in tune to know that I'm using a controller, so I'm thinking we should charge that more.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Chiaki.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
Yeah, I guess Chiaki's used to this shit, so yeah.
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
Is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's
Yeah.
no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but
I don't think I want to be anymore.
I sincerely retract that remark.
Oh, damn.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Nagito, as usual. I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? Falling?
I see! That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That, I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? The pillar?
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth.
It'd be impossible to...
Then, how about after locking Mekamaru, they moved the elevator from the fourth and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't...
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
When the elevator is on the first, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove...
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru in, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor.
Sorry, Chiaki. I was trying to see what would work, and I doubt that worked.
Damn it!
Sorry, Chiaki.
When the elevator is on the first floor,
You can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible to...
Then,
'Cause that doesn't move.
after locking Mekamaru, they moved the elevator and made use of the...
Hold on, did you... As long as there's a moving object inside...
No, that's wrong! That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
Yes.
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him.
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
Yes, because you suck, Kazuichi. Let's read these points and see what could work.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest!
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop.
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement.
The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the...
The doorknob on the floor seems...
How about we all shut up and listen to what...
Silence! Don't.
What if I start to enjoy it?
If you arrange it a certain, you can cause the drop.
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement.
The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time we...
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair!
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot, and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
That's right!
Oh.
He was so well hung! Kinda
Oh my
like...
god.
You better not finish that sentence!
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
What?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Why?
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Yeah. But if he woke up. Okay, Kazuichi.
Even if they suspended...
Kazuichi, you're really doing this right now. You're really doing this. Hold on, I'm texting someone, sorry. Yeah. Talking about Alita, I watched Alita last night. It was pretty fun. Ugh. Sorry, just... Fuck. Okay, sorry. Sorry for the whole pause. I'm very sorry, people. I had to tell him about the movie Alita. And I liked it. I loved Alita. I loved Alita. Okay.
Nekomaru from a wire? How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that. Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Okay, I'm gonna freaking...
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Okay, I got it. Just wait for it to
Even
line
if they
up.
suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Alright.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Fuck off.
Allow me to cut through those words. What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why,
Yes.
if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Yeah.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
Killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... Oh, that's probably it. Ooh. Yikes. Yikes, yeah.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia?
Okay,
If I'm a
Kazuichi.
fucking pig, you can say so!
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey! Why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this!
I know.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
If it doesn't mean I can crash straight into the thing. It does mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing I could think of was... The wire got loose? No.
Damn it!
Unless... Oh, he collided with the pillar, I think.
I see!
Because the blood.
Nekomaru fell to the floor. He ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., and if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. 'Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know!
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. There should definitely be a clue to be breaking up for the contradiction.
We
The
headed
radio
for Grape
clock.
Tower.
The wall clock,
Before
the wall
7
clock.
a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Oh. Damn it.
Crap!
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion!
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
So what could be the I'm sorry, hold on. I'll be there. I know I'm being distracted. Sorry, okay, I'm back.
We headed for Grape Tower.
Sorry.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nek was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because...
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion!
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru.
Yep.
No, that's wrong!
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Nope.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
The time. This time related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake. There's something is done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we must have been thinking something. Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Logic drive. Okay, let's drive. Let's ride. Let's ride. Oh! What did Hajime and the editors misunderstand? Who the killer is, where the murder happened, the time in the building. The time in the building! Oh, damn. Oh, Hajime. God damn it, man. Okay. Ooh, okay, gotcha. Question 2. Which clock was tampered with? Nekomaru's radio clock or the building's clock? No, not both, not both. Ah, now I failed. Okay, the building's, really, the building's clocks. So was 7? That makes him... Yeah, because this clock was never wrong. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh fuck! God damn it! God damn it.
We will never give up!
Alright. Everyone's distracting on this game, I know. I know, I'm stupid. I did the big stupid. Oh shit. Whoa! Go, Hajime! Go! Go! Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Question 1. When the murder happened. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. The fucking color change. What the hell? Made me think differently, asshole. Oh, god damn it. I hate this thing. Okay. Make the jump, make the jump. Wait the— oh my god. I'm so fucked right now if I don't get here quickly on the second question. Hell, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the third question. How are you missing it? How are you missing it, Hajime? Oh my god. I am fucked now. Oh my god, this stupid thing. I am trying to be accurate as possible to the stupid fucking thing, and it's not even fucking— oh my god. Oh, now you're accurate. Now you're accurate, and we only have a little time in the clock left. Fuck. Oh my god. I had this is so fucking stupid. Check again. Okay, go, go, go. Okay. No, the time in the building. God damn it. I did it again on me, okay. Okay, get it accurate, get it accurate, get it accurate, get it accurate like Akira. Fuck! Oh my god! Make the jump. Make the jump. How? Fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! Get on the fucking— fucking shit! Oh my god! Hurry up to the question. Damn it. Now got it. Okay, the building's clocks. Oh shit. Oh great, look at that, 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 fuck off! Fuck this stupid... Ah! Fuck! Fuck off! Fuck you!
We will never give up!
Blah blah blah, fuck off, how was it there when the murder happened, the time of building, the time... Fuck. Alright, well, I'll... God damn it. Ugh. Jump! Make the jump! Ha! How are you not making it? Fuck! Finally! Okay, when is the clock tower? The building's clocks. Okay, we'll move there. Okay. Come on. Question 3. Which house had the wrong time? Both houses at the wrong time. Thank God. Jesus. Fuck.
It's all coming together! You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
Oops.
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right. That's the main problem. We need to clarify about how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
Problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Okay. Wow, we are very... This is taking longer than I expected. Ugh. Everyone's texting me.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio.
The time of death was clearly 7:30.
The problem is, what time it's in our time.
Are there any clues that can be...
If only I heard the sound when...
I agree with that. That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
Okay.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
Probably like 2 hours.
I see!
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they could lure out just Nekomaru. If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
If they're all trying to lure only Necron, then that specific thing is the clock's alarm?
Damn it!
No way. Monokuma type
I see! That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
Yeah.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru.
Yeah.
His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early! He didn't even ask you yet!
Haha.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad!
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now, the number of suspects has drastically
Oops. Wait.
decreased.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Yep.
Alarm?
Yeah.
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. that if Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? Yeah. Who doesn't have an alibi for that time? Nagito! Nagito doesn't! Well, I just remember, Nagito doesn't.
You're the only one!
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there.
Yeah.
It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
Is he?
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too. I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but... It wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
The only person who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. Yeah. The secret is what these three have in common. Huh. Could this also be the street group points the killer? Okay. Trying to figure out why we couldn't. Ooh, D. Okay. No. D. Deluxe room. Here we go. Ooh, fuck. Deluxe, okay. Deluxe. Oh, fuck. Okay. I need another axe. Yes.
I got it!
Awesome.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
Yeah.
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise...
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent? Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Hold on a sec! Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Somehow I feel I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us, who murdered Nekomaru. Wait, can we go back to what you said? Back! I didn't even... Can we just time out for a second on this? I can't, what happened? I just blanked out. I blanked out. sorry. I went back to watched like what happened, and now I'm trying to wonder what. So the killer. No. You know what? Gundam.
You're the only one! Gundam, there's something I want to ask you. When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Wait, did he had a deluxe room?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right?
That's right.
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it.
Yes.
So why were you able to hear that alarm?
That's right.
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
How could you hear a Gundam?
There was only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Yeah.
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Yeah.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when... Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru. The killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
Yes.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Hey, what are you doing?
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but... How ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this. Including myself and my 4 dark devas of destruction, how many ears do we possess?
Nigga, what?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof
he's got an
system here
alibi.
may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
I believe he does.
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
Yeah.
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
No, this ain't
Hold
gonna...
on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
I'm cool with that. Anyone cool with Gundam dying? I'm cool with Gundam dying.
Didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
But he's
Gundam?
completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
How so?
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
Ah! Because you
contact
cleared the
elevator was
final
broken.
dead room.
As I recall, the killer tampered with
'Cause
the
you
Grape House
cleared the
control
final
panel,
dead
which shut
room.
down the elevator.
You cleared the final dead
Plus,
room.
the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
No. Nagito's account.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
That's wrong. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House...
Since I was at Strawberry House, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to let? Why don't we stop this already?
Okay, I gotta scan that. I gotta scan that.
That elevator.
Right? How do I scan it again?
It was the only means of travel between the
How do I scan it again?
two houses.
Ah,
as long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapsed.
Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return...
Since I was at Strawberry House, there's no question that the follow.
It would have been different if they...
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Thank you.
How much longer do you? Why don't we stop this already?
Thank you for that.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Ha-ha!
No, that's wrong!
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist!
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Nagito!
You're the only one! Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right? There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up.
I hate you.
But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down... Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame! However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
Maybe you use
There's
it.
no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion.
Have I?
If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
What did you say? Don't make me angry! You wouldn't like me when I'm angry!
You're not the Hulk, and I seen the Hulk. He was an Alita. Alright, let's rock. Ugh. This has been going on so long. Okay, calm down. Let's calm down. Let's... Okay. Sorry, they're texting me again. I know. I shouldn't have streamed when everyone was talking to me, but they just wanted to say something. Okay, I'm ready.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I need to freaking get this shit.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh my god, these are hard.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I'm not getting
Even
through.
if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
Fuck!
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Got you.
I already proved a secret passage exists.
Got you.
The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blood...
Allow me to
Fuck
cut through
you.
those words! The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body. The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse.
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Yep.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Exactamundo.
It seems this is the end.
Let me guess, Sonia's gonna fuck up.
Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
That's where you're wrong. Sonia's gonna interrupt you.
Hey! What are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties, but even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And, without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, so by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet.
Oh, that's just great.
Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument, it was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Alright. Let's do this.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
Oops.
Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
This is the end! Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck.
You know why?
As long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you!
Damn straight.
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Well, they are trained.
Of course, that'd be impossible
yeah.
for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Ta-da!
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible. to secretly get one of them behind Mechamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Let's start. Okay, stock one. Let's see. No. Then the alarm clock. Shit. I am not in the fullest of health. We'll be screwed. Okay, then... Yes. Okay, so... You put the hammer on. Yep. Oh, fuck. I am scared at this. Wait, Akane has heard something from her room, so that would go with he fell, it crashed. Oh, but Akane is already in there, so never mind. God damn it.
We will never give up!
Okay. Let's see. See if you can sleep. Yep. Where'd this go? Right. Okay. Yeah, the Fleahiku clock thing goes to the end. No, wait. We go... Wait, the first... Oh. No, then you did, oh. Right. Where the heck does this go in? Here? No? Okay, I think... Oh wait, I know what this is. Oh wait. Oh, here. There we go. Now we can do the placement of this. Did we get everything here? Yeah, we did. No. Shit. That's grape. Well, strawberry. So. Oh wait, no, that's already in. Yeah. Last stock. Nope, that's not it. Hung the loop from the doorknob. There we go. Okay, let's recount. Okay, clock. Done, got that done, got that done. Alarm bell. How'd you mean waking up?
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful. And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that!
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part! Yahoo! Yaha! Nice!
Now then. Jeez.
Fall, my tears. Listen well! How pitiful. Fine.
Damn it!
This, too, must be the will of causality.
You.
Let's make history.
That is...
Let me tell you this.
Huh?
I can see it!
Could it be?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
This scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great line.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka! Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me! I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance!
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might! I won't go easy on you! Don't even think about holding back! Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics! Give me everything you got!
Nekomoro Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Let me tell you this. You weakling! Fall, my tears. If you flinch, you will die! Let me ask. Fine. Listen well! I shall engulf this world. I renounce you!
You. But...
Damn it!
Fine. Fall, my tears.
Oh. You...
Let's make history.
Well?
My name is Gundam Tanaka! like dust in the wind.
Yes, indeed.
Let's do it. Hell yeah.
Wait!
Oh, come on.
I beg of you!
No. Monokuma doesn't give a shit about Mercy, so why should he listen to you?
Huh?
I beg of you!
Yep, Sonya loves Gundam. I wonder why.
How pitiful. Fine. What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction, that is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end. Pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
What's the punishment? Game over. Gundam has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Are those... What the fuck? Oh, he left him there. Whoa, what? Yeah, it didn't work, Gundam. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you ain't going to hell, Gundam. You're going to heaven, boy. Damn. As much as I didn't like Gundam, he was pretty cool. Kinda. You know, don't give up on life. It is a true fact, yeah.
Damn it. Damn it!
The worst.
Oh.
Chiaki? Oh.
You are right.
Yeah.
You are right.
I mean, he went up, he didn't went down, honestly. So, I don't think he's in hell. Unless we have been seeing hell differently. Oh, just shut up, Monokuma. It's a nice moment.
Wait!
Now what? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Hey!
Well, it's Akane. What did you expect?
It's not like that.
Hey.
Yeah. After being in that freaking crazy ass funhouse, I think everyone deserves to fatten up.
Right?
Yeah, Jackie. Please don't be a killer. And please don't get killed either. You're so pure and innocent. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. Despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. At that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Nagito? Yep, I am definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. Before everyone else, too. But it's too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters, or maybe they've reached their limits. Regardless, I was saved. Things could get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma appears!
Now then.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So, what's up? Your face looks scary.
I see, so you can tell.
Perhaps you found out who the traitor is.
You know me well,
Well,
is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet.
I see. So, even you don't know. Huh. Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So, why did you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
hey,
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room.
Oh, yeah. What about it?
There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
you don't even know?
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation, including that person. The total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course!
That's right. I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
Boop boop. I wonder.
hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information?
What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is.
Again, what's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up!
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Mommy after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me.
Their existence means nothing, huh?
No!
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff.
That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you've intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No!
Honestly, that's a big no. No.
Unbelievable.
I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too.
Well,
I knew you would say that.
Besides, I just wanted to be able to handle sadness when you're able to be with me later on.
Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
you're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, My core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist.
You are right. You are a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but it's someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person. They must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you even involved in something like this.
Wow.
I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that would even be called ultimate hope.
The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island?
Huh?
Looks like I'm right again. You are definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you are waiting for already on this island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question.
That's...
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting?
Ooh. And 5 days left. 11 hours, I'm guessing. Seven students left. Bred for destruction. I am Gundam Tanaka. Can do that too well. Okay, save my progress. Yes, save it. And I'm ending it here. Yep, I know. But yeah, it's time to listen it. I'm done. That I was being distracted too much, but next time I won't be distracted, and I'll do more Danganronpa probably tomorrow. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Ciao, darlings.